everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Jean and I'm doing great. Who is ready for another Craftmas? Me, I am. Okay, so today we are going to make these cute little peppermint bracelet. It's a spiral rope pattern that we're going to use with a little twist in it, okay? So I made these several years ago, and I just love them. So I thought this would be the cutest thing ever to do. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you how to do the basic spiral rope pattern. And then I will show you how we're going to do the peppermint bracelet for it to make better sense, I believe. So I've already threaded my needle with fishing line. I use fishing line, 8 pound. I think I got this one either from Walmart or I may have gotten it at, what is that outdoor place called? Bass Pro. I can't remember where I got it, but you can find it at Walmart. Okay, so I've gone ahead and like I said, I've threaded my needle off camera because, you know, it's a phenomenon. So what I want to do is I want to just take a color. It doesn't matter. This is just our holding in place bead that we've got going on here so that our things go nowhere. So as you can see, I'm just tying it in to hold it in place. This is going to keep our beads from falling off our bracelet. Alright, this is the pattern that you use. You usually have just 2 colors, A and B. Okay, so this is A and this is B. And these are 4mm fire polished beads. Okay, so this is my A and this is my B. First thing that we want to do is we want to do 4, and I'm just going to pour some of these out here so it'll be easier. I want to just put 4 beads on, 4 A's on, and these are a little difficult to find, the holes, because of all the glitz and glamour, but I love them so. Alright, so we've got 4 beads on, and now what we want to do is we want to string 3 of the B beads. Right? So we'll go 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to go back up through these 4 beads right here. Just the 4. Like that. The very beginning, anytime you're beading, the first time when you're first starting out is the most difficult, right? Until you get your pattern going and then it seems to be easier. Okay, now my thing wants to just stop right there, so I'm just going to let it. I'm not going to fight it. All right, now we want to string on 1 more A. Okay, so we want to do an A, come here A, and then we want to do 3 more B's. So we want to go 1, oops, come here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and now what we want to do is we want to go back through the last 4 A-B's. A-beads. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go up those guys. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then we do it the same thing. We're just going to continue to do this. So we add 1 A bead and then 3 bee beads. And then we go up the 4. Oops, sorry. And you want to try to not do too much twisting. Like you don't want to get the thread or twisted around your needle like that just did. Come through. And as you can see, we're slowly making it be twisty. Okay, so that is our pattern. We go 4 A's, 3 B's, go up the 4 A's, and then add an A. So I'm going to set that aside because now that we got our pattern down, now that we understand it, I'm going to go ahead and get all my beads and everything ready to make the bracelet itself. This bracelet. I'll be right back. Okay, so let me tell you the beads that you're going to need, and I will link this pattern. I got it from fusionbeads.com, and I will link the pattern down below if you're interested in getting it yourself. But we need size 11 white lined clear round Japanese seed beads. So I've got those here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of those out. Then we're going to need size 11 white lined bright ruby, but alright, pretty. And then we need a size 8 white lined transparent. So that's these. And then we need size 6 white lined red. And that is what these are. Okay. Now, this is how our pattern goes. Okay, so these are our core beads. So these are our A's. These guys right here are our A's. Okay. And then we're going to have a pattern to be our B. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. So let's get our stopper bead on here. And this is about 6 foot long with a 6-inch tail. Okay. So we do 4 A beads, which are these size 8 clear ones. Okay. So we go in with that. Now our B, this is our B. We need a size 11 white. No. Red, then white, then an 8, and then another 11 red, and then the 6 bead, another red, another 8, and then a clear 11 and a clear, and then the red. So that's all of our bees right there. Okay, so that whole thing is a bee. Okay, and then we just do like we did before. We're going to go up these 4 A's. Being careful to not twist up. Okay, and now we have 1 done. So we add an A, which is the 8. And then we go red, white, the bigger clear, and then the red, the sky. Ah, come here. Another red. And then another bigger white. And then we want the crystal. And then the red again. Oops. Then we double check to make sure that our pattern looks right. So it's red, white, bigger white, red, red, bigger white, white, and red. Looks good to me. Oh, wait a minute. I did. Whew. For a minute there, I thought I forgot to add my A, but I didn't. So now we go 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is when you very carefully go up the 4. Right? And we're just going to bring that on through. All right. And we're just going to keep doing this till we get to the length of our bracelet. Okay. And again, I'm double checking to make sure that my pattern is right. And then I go up 4. All right, so we're going to keep doing that. So I'm going to fast forward so that y'all can see what I'm doing until we get, sorry. So I'm going to just keep doing that. I'm going to fast forward until I get it all done. I'm actually going to put me on some little bit of music to get this going. Okay, so I've gotten this far and I still, oops, let me bring it in a little bit. And I still need a little bit more thread. I'm not going to have enough. because what I'm doing is I'm measuring against the one I did before. So as you can see, I've probably got a fourth of a bracelet left to do. And I will also need thread to put the clasps on. So with that said, I got to add some thread. So in case this ever happens to you, I want to show you how you go about adding the thread. So I'm going to try to keep it in camera. What we want to do is we want to go through this last thing of beads here that we did, the bee beads, so to speak. And because we have so many of them, this might be a tad tricky, but we'll get it done. You got to go a little at a time, just like what I did. And then what we want to do is we're going to come right back up these 4 beads. Come here, guy. The 4A beads. Does that make sense? Here, let's just pull it on. Get on up there, guy. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time because we want it really good and, you know, tight in there. So we're going to go through all these bee beads. Okay. And normally, you know, you only have 3 bee beads, but because we're doing a fancy schmancy pattern, we have all these other ones. Now we want to go up these 4A beads. Go right through this guy right here. Alright, and so then we're good and secured. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of tie a knot onto it. I'm trying to get it where you can see what I'm doing. So all I've done is looped around, right, gone under, and then I'm going to just take my needle and go through there and pull. And that's going to give me a nice little knot. Alright, and now I'm going to take, I have a thread burner here. I just need to put the battery in it because I haven't used it in a while. And actually this is, I've lost my old one that I had. I don't know what happened to it. I'm sure it's somewhere. So I bought this one, and this one's kind of new. Oh, I put the battery in the wrong way. Oopsie. It goes this way. But I was afraid that it would stay hot. And this thing gets extremely, extremely hot. So if you use one, be mindful of that. And you just press down this little button, and just like that, it cuts it, and it gives a nice clean cut, better than scissors. I'm going to go ahead and take again because I don't know if that button stays depressed down or not, and I don't want to take a chance of burning down the house, so because it does get hot. Okay, so now we've gotten that. So now I've got to add another thing of thread onto my needle. So I'm going to go a little bit. I probably don't need that much because I am almost done. But I'd rather be safe than sorry because this is kind of a pain. You're in a roll, you know. You're like, you got the pattern going, you got a rhythm going, and then all of a sudden you need whatever this is, thread. So I'm kind of like squishing it, making it flat so that it can go through this a lot better, easier. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go up these 4 like we would have been doing, right? Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go up to this top one. And I'm going to go back down. I've got to find, here it is. I'm going to go back down these bee beads with it as well, if I can. I mean, we've put a lot of thread through this, but I don't want this thread to go anywhere. So, and I'm only going to do it one time. I think one time will be sufficient. So, y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going around these bee beads just to get this good and secured in there. And then I'm going to come up the 4 bees again, just like what we did to get rid of the beads. Now we're doing it to add, or to get rid of the thread, cut the thread. I'm doing the same thing to add the thread. And it should not go anywhere. Okay, now this part will, right, if we tug on it too much. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to tie a little knot right here so that this thread will not go anywhere. Okay, so now, and then when we get done, what we'll do is we'll just use our thread burner and just cut that right there. But now we're ready to go. Okay, so that's how you add thread on if you need to add thread. And so let me just go back off camera, and I'm going to continue to work on the pattern. Like I said, I'm almost done, and then I'll come back when I get the time to put the whatever that is right there. See, this thing falls off very easily. The clasp. So I'll be back when it's time to do that. Okay, so I'm ready to put my clasp on. I think this is long enough for my arm. Most women. This one's a little bit longer, but if you look at this one, it is just the right size. So I'm pretty sure it's going to fit. If I take it and come up with it, I mean, it fits. Right? So I think we're good to go. And what I want to do is I'm going to take 3 of my red beads, the little small ones, take my clasp, put it on, and then take 3 more small beads, red ones. You could use the white, but I just wanted to use the red. And then what we're going to do to make this easier is we're just going to come right back up through them. And we're kind of going over the clasp here. There we go. Well, oopsie, I did that wrong. Well, here, we can bring it down. There we go. Because you want it to be down. Okay. Okay, so you're going to finagle it, and I'll show you on the other side, because you want the clasp to be close. Then let's go back up this last 4A or 3. It doesn't have to be all 4. Or it can even be just the 2. Wait, oh, wait, nope, nope, sorry. It's been a long time since I've done it this way. I'm kind of not following the pattern. Okay, I'm going to come back down through this way. Okay, and then you want to pull it where it's tight. And now we can go. Actually, I don't think we need to go. We can though. We can go back down. You just want to get it secured on there. And I think he's pretty secured. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to knot it. So again, just going underneath it, coming through that. Oh my gosh. What has happened? Oh, what the world has happened? There we go. Got hooked. Then we just want to pull it. And then our clasp is on pretty tight. And then we'll just use our thread burner to get in here as close as we can. And now this is not working. Okay, why are you not working now? You were working excellent. There, I smell it now. There it goes. Okay. All right. And then we're going to do, where's my needle? All right, come here, needle. String can go over. All right, and then what we want to do is we want to take out our placement bead that we have here, because we're not going to need it anymore. So we'll just take it on out, and then we'll thread this guy. All right, so we'll put 3 little beads, 1, 2, 3, and we'll put the charm on, or the clasp, and then we'll do 3 more beads, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to come down and come up through that A bead, and then come all the way through all of these beads that we just put on there, and that should secure it. So that's what we should have done on the other side. It'd have been a lot easier. And you can do that a couple of times if you feel like you need to, just to make sure it's good and secured. Okay. And then I'm going to tie it. Just to make sure that it's good and secured. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. My thread got, but that's okay. I'm just gonna burn it off, it should be fine. I really preferred my old one. The old one worked way better. But they didn't have it anymore. So you have to go with what they got. And this is not even burning. There we go. Try not to burn myself. Okay. Because what that does too is it makes it like glue onto each other. And so there we go. Isn't that clasp so cute? Let's put it on. And we'll really see how cute it is. I will link in the description all of where I'll try to remember. Now, some of this stuff I may have gotten from a bead expo. I used to go to those. So the clasp I think I got from the bead expo. I'm not sure. But I will link a couple of the stores that I do use, like fusionbeads.com and I forgot the other one off the top of my head. Art Beads, I think. I don't know, but I'll link down in the description. But isn't it cute? So there it is. Nice and done. I love it. It's so cute. So that is the video for today. I appreciate you watching, and I hope it inspired you to craft and to enjoy your time. Alright y'all, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. But don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified for every time that I post a video. Alright y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.